Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're continuing our look at the New Teen Titans 1985 Baxter series. Today we're looking at issues 9 and 10 by Marv Wolfman and JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez. Can't wait to show it to you. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit that like button. I'm going to cue the intro and I'll be right back.
FitzTroytv. Comic book art critiques. Snark, pizza, and sarcastic ways. Levels and geeky gaze. 80s comics rule the day. Hurry up and turn that page. Michael FitzTroy.
Alright, so here we go. Issues 9 and 10. This is after series co-creator George Pérez had left to illustrate the epic, sweeping, continuity-changing maxi series along with writer Marv Wolfman, and that would be, of course, Crisis on Infinite Earths. So JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez took over as the series artist and did a great job, I felt. You know, Pérez, of course, was my favorite and a tough act to follow, so I really did miss him, but I think the art was good. If you're gonna have, you know, if you can't have Pérez, I guess JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez isn't a bad replacement for sure. So this is a cool cover painted by Eduardo Barreto. I'm not sure why JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez wasn't doing covers at the time. DC's always been kind of weird about cover artists. I'm not sure the whys and wherefores. You know, some artists prefer not to. But I think JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez was, like, pretty established and had done plenty of covers at this point. So I'm sure that he could have, if, you know, if need be. Anyway, Marv Wolfman writer, JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez penciler, Romeo Tinghall inker, John Costanza letterer, Adrian Roy colorist. This is like, after the Raven story, we get into the Lilith story. We're introducing Azrael. It's feeling very, like, mythic, and maybe they're leaning into the Titans of Myth kind of angle. Now, you talk about art. Oh my god, this blew me away. Not just because it was, like, a naked woman, but, I just thought the artistry in this is just, like, so beautiful, the way this story is told, and, in her body. I mean, that's just, like, pretty epic in scope, and it just looks really beautiful. I mean, that is, like, the mastery of JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez, and, you know, he's just, like, a great storyteller, and to utilize this double-page spread in such a way, I just thought that was super cool. I'm surprised Changeling didn't make some sort of sexual remark, but I mean, so this is like, I want to say like 4 issues into JOSÉ Luis Garcia-Lopez's run, and he is just like pulling out all the stops with just like epic pages like this during this sort of Lilith origin, where we discover that this character, Thea, is Lilith's mother. So we have all these, like, oh my gosh, like, it's just blowing me away, kind of like the double page spreads and just like the multiple characters and like the angles and the perspective. Kole looking pretty evil there. I don't remember. I feel like Pérez might have designed her costume, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like he must have. She's turning, she turned Donna into Crystal and Starfire. It's kind of cool. I love the, like, special effects, if you will, going on there. And blam, here comes the Amazons who are missing. Oh yeah, they had to rescue the Amazons. The Amazons are always being conquered or tortured or some crap. Anyway, so she frees them, and it makes me very happy to see the pre-Crisis on Infinite Earths blonde Queen Hippolyta. One of my favorite versions of the character. I love the drama that José Luis Garcia-Lopez, because, you know, as a comic book artist and storyteller, your job is to be sort of act as director and have your characters act in the story. And he definitely brings the drama to his characters. I love it. I love his dramatic shading and lighting too. That's like such a great shot right there. I mean, these pages could come like right out of Crisis on Infinite Earths, like all the detail and action going on with like the group shots, and I mean, my goodness, you know, the perspective and the angles, it's just like crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And just to keep going on a monthly basis, now we have issue 10, and I noticed that the cover was drawn by Rich Buckler, who is like, I think mostly known for maybe Fantastic Four, but, and kind of also being like a Marvel guy. So kind of interesting. But I feel like he worked with George Pérez, so I don't know if, if that connection is at play here, him doing the cover. But, once again, the interiors are by José Luis Garcia-Lopez, Marv Wolfman, writer, editor, Romeo Tanghal, and Carlos Garzón, anchors. I want to see if we can see the difference. Is it a Tamaranian ship? The bright yellow. Flying through space, of course. I have to say, he draws very attractive looking Tamaranians. I love the Tamaranians, though. They're so cool. Of course, I love Starfire. She's like my favorite Titan. Always have been. Probably her and Wonder Girl. Although I do love Changeling, too. Oh, and Raven. Oh, and Robin. And or Nightwing. Well, Cyborg, too. Well, I love them all. What can I tell you? And I do love Lilith. And I love all the detail that Lopez is just, like, putting into the you know, the backgrounds and the like real living spaces. It looks so gorgeous and ceremonial there, and just like the detail of framing this frame with the ornate like sort of Alphonse Mucha. I love Red Tornado. I think he's so cool. I feel like he's definitely underrated, underused, and definitely abused. Ripped up there. But I never got that miniseries. I don't know why. I think I just liked him peripherally, like if he was part of the Justice League or something like that. I have to say, one of the things, and I still sort of see it, and looking at this art, it is gorgeous on one hand, but maybe it's just the presence of the angel. I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of like Bible story comic book art in a way. Whereas Pérez, to me, just seems a little more classic superhero. Although, like, panels like this, it doesn't get much more classic superhero than that, does it? He never shied away from, like, these, like, 12 panel grids and, like, just multiple panel grids. And it's just kind of amazing how he can put so much, like, story into like, all the panels, and it never looks cramped. I just think he's like super like talented when it comes to that. And here's creepy. I'm 19 and here's my 50-year-old husband. Oh, yay. Creepy. Anyway. And Jericho with his smoking mom. And I don't mean like Stifler's mom smoking, you know what I mean? She's smoking a cigarette. I did like the character of Jericho. He seemed like a sweet guy, a sensitive, artistic soul. And Questor, Garlogan's creepy butler. Kole comes from white trash, apparently. Get out of here, girl. Oh, they're great. I'm thinking now that I've become a little more acquainted with Garcia Lopez's art. He's like, he loves this dramatic upshot. And why not? He does it well. And just when you thought it was over, we get another great double page spread. So much fun. I love the art on this so much. Sure, we miss Pérez, but there was some good stuff that came out of the run after he left, too. You gotta love the Titans. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share my content, and I'll bring you some more later. Thanks, guys.